You stay on my mind, I ain't all the time. Oh, once again, y'all keep catching me as I'm enjoying my old school R&B jams. It's crazy that's old school now. But nevertheless, we are here in our final episode of part 1 of the Cuffing Season Chronicles. So I got one more key for you all. So I'm telling you right now, if you're ready, like how I am, let's get into this final key of truly having the Cuffing Season Chronicles part 1. Let's get into it. I'm DC Howard. If you want to know more about me as well as this company, click on the link above to be able to get more information. And so this is, I mentioned, the final episode, which is the 4th episode of, if you will, the Cuffing Season Chronicles Part 1. And so we've had 3 episodes prior to this one. So if you want to be able to catch up, I'm going to be able to show those really quickly. So right here is episode 1. All right. So episode 1 was a little bit about, just to give you a spoiler alert, a little bit about this infamous crazy word known as chivalry. Somebody said that it was dead, but I'm telling you it's not. So check out episode 1 to be able to know more about that. Then we have episode number 2, which is right here. Episode 2, we talked a little bit about atmosphere. You know, we want to be able to have the Zen moment. Yes, being able to create atmosphere. So check out episode 2 for that. And then on last week, we talked about this phenomenal yet very, very simple concept of solutions, which is part 3, which is right here. Perfect. All right, so you've been able to catch up. And so now we're in the final episode, which is the 4th episode of the Cuffing Season Chronicles Part 1. And so what I want to be able to talk about today is a very simple word, very simple phrase, but still has great impact. And it is the word of tact. T-A-C-T. I'm going to say it one more time. It is the word of tact. T-A-C-T. And a famous podcast that I listen to and my wife listens to very often had its, if you will, lead podcast that references this infamous phrase, which is very much so real when it comes to this particular concept. And so I will say it here. It's simply put, read the relationship. He said it another way, but we're going to say it in this way. Read the relationship. And so we're going to talk about how do you go about having tact when it comes down to the relationship, especially in this, which is a very much so key time frame, which is cuffing season. And so number 1, when it comes down to being able to have tact when it comes to your relationship or your potential relationship is being able to understand what are, if you will, the pressures in the moment. What are the pressures in said relationship in the moment is one way to go about having tact, in which, if you will, I'll even back up. Tact is defined as being able to maintain good relations with someone and being able to avoid offense. Once again, tact is defined in Webster's Dictionary as being able to maintain good relations with someone or others and being able to avoid offense. That's our definition of tact today. So being able to understand the pressures that are in a situation. So if you are talking with an individual that is hopefully either your partner or potential partner, within hopefully at least the first couple of conversations and the first few days of engaging with them, you should have at least some idea of what are the pressure points when it comes to their life. And so being able to read, okay, this is an area of pressure for the individual. For some individuals, it may be finances that's a pressure. For other individuals, it may be family that's a pressure. For other individuals, it may be their job that is a pressure. For other individuals, it may be literally their environment that they're living in that's a pressure. But ultimately, if you are doing your job as a potential partner, you should be able to read the potential pressures that they have going on in your life and in your relationship. So here's point number 2 when it comes to being able to have tact in your, if you will, possible relationship or current relationship is being able to understand the pain in your partner. Once again, being able to understand the pain in your partner. So we talked about, if you will, the pressures, and I will say pressures usually are indicators of the present. When we're talking about pain, pain can be the present, but more than likely pain is rooted in the past. So what are things that cause your partner pain? Is it the potential, if you will, issues of a previous relationship? Is it possibly the issues of a previous experience that they had? Or is it possibly the previous, if you will, experience of something that happened to them personally and or internally? Those are the things that it may not be the first couple of dates or the first couple of interactions that you get with someone, but rather it will be over amount of time that you have that you can truly read what causes pain when it comes to your partner. And then here's point number 3, when it comes to having tact, when it comes down to your partner and or your potential mate, is that we talked about what are the pressures of your partner, what is the pain of your partner. Now let's get to, if you will, a better one. What are the pleasures of your partner? Now, how you choose to take that particular word, I leave that completely up to you. But what does your partner find pleasurable? Meaning relaxing, meaning stimulating, being something that causes, if you will, happiness and joy to happen with them. Is it particular experiences that they may desire to have? Is it particular places that they desire to go? Is it particular things that you can either provide and or do that will be able to cause pleasure with your partner? Because let's call the spade a spade. We all want to experience pleasure at some point of our lives, and therefore being in a relationship to where currently you may have been single, but now to be mutually exclusive, if you're mutually exclusive, to be able to be engaged, to be married, and to be married, and to be even more in love with each other like never before. That's what we want to be able to see when it comes to relationships, especially during cuffing season. So I'll summarize those points once again. Being able to understand, okay, number 1, what are, if you will, reading the, if you will, pressures of your partner. That's key. Point number 2, being able to read the pain points of your partner. That's very key. And then point number 3, being able to read, if you will, the pleasures of your partner. If you're able to read the relationship in all of those areas, I guarantee you, you will go from being the single individual to the committed relationship individual, and from the committed relationship individual to the absolutely covenant and absolutely phenomenal relationship individual. I truly do believe it. So I hope this, if you will, episode and this whole series has been of great blessing and benefit to you. We're going to do a part 2. Talk to us. Give us comments about what you would like to see in part 2. And also, we want to be able to provide you. So stay tuned right now with other ways how you can connect with me, DC Howard, your care coach, that's career and relationship excellence coach, as well as also us here at Way and Ears. Thank you so very much for watching our video. We know that time is the most valuable, non-renewable resource, and we're so glad you spent that time here with us at Way and Ears. Here are some quick ways that you can support this channel here on YouTube, as well as also our social media outlets. And there is another opportunity I want to be able to provide you to be a part of our Way and Ears network. Yes, we just released this, so you can go to our website, www.wayandears.com, where you'll have exclusive content, exclusive access to me, DC Howard, your care coach, that's career and relationship excellence coach, and we have a lot of great things there. So you can sign up for a great low monthly fee or a very great low annual fee right now. Go to our website, www.wayandears.com.